Hello and welcome to Verico Academy. This course, Lender Relations, is the final course in the program entitled Basic Mortgage Brokering. Your relationship with your lender can be as critical to your success as the relationship you have with your clients. In this course, we're going to provide you with some guidance on finding the various lenders, learning about their products, selecting the lenders you'll do business with, and some insider tips on how to maintain the relationship with your lenders. Before you meet with the lenders, it's important that you consider your target market. Think about the demographics in your target market. Think about the types of mortgages that you'll be providing and the types of clients that you'll be doing business with. Before you connect with the lenders, discuss with your broker owner and your colleagues which lenders they are currently doing business with and why. You have over 40 lenders from which to choose. You'll probably want to select 5 to 6 prime lenders to interview and 2 to 3 subprime lenders. A list of all of the lenders that are currently on the Filogic system is available for you on this site. For the contact information for the lenders, look them up on the internet and locate the sales representative that handles your area. The sales reps have various titles from lender to lender. Some of them are known as BDMs, Business Development Managers, BDOs, Business Development Officers, and so on. When you do decide which lenders you're going to interview and you are in your first meeting with them, the first thing you'll want to do is describe your target market. A good lender representative should be able to provide you with the products and guidelines they have that will best serve the target market that you describe to them. Also at this time, a good lender representative will advise you on what the lender requirements are in relation to volume and ratio expectations. You need to pick a lender that has a strong lender representative. The lender representative is your connection with the lender, and it's important that you have their support and their attention and they are doing a good job for you. When you have made your decision as to which lenders you're going to do business with and you start to do business with them, expect that it's going to be a little bumpy for the first few deals that you send in. We suggest that you run the first few deals that you're going to send in to this lender past your lender rep before submitting them. Once you've decided to submit them, make sure that you package and present the deals properly. If a deal that you submit is declined, it's important for you to find out why it's been declined so that you can learn more about what your lender will accept and won't accept. At this time, make sure that you're receptive and not argumentative when the lender calls you back and lets you know what their decision is on the deal and why they decided what they did. This is an important time for you to develop the relationship with them and establish a relationship with that particular underwriter. You want to be receptive and you want to learn from what they're advising you. Wherever possible, meet your underwriter face to face. This helps to establish the relationship. Meet your lender reps regularly. You need to stay in touch with them and have continuous contact with them. And most importantly, once you have selected your lenders and you've started to do business with them, you've initiated the relationship and you want to maintain the relationship, you need to stay the course. Relationships take time and patience. It's important that you know the responsibilities of the sales reps and the responsibilities of the underwriters. The responsibility of the sales rep is that they're the representative of and the connection to the lender. They need to work with you to grow your business and to help you in sending business to them. They should keep you trained and informed on their products, policies, procedures, and any changes that occur as quickly as they can. They should help you with difficult deals before you submit them and after, give you tips on how to package and present the deal before you do. The sales representative's primary focus is to ensure delivery of good service to you before and after the sale. There are some things that sales representatives from various lenders have advised us help in establishing and maintaining a relationship. The sales representatives have asked that brokers don't send an email with a deal scenario to every BDM that they do business with. They also ask that you trust them and their opinion on which deals to escalate. They know their underwriters and they know the department heads and they know what deals will get approved if escalated and which won't. Make sure that you're honest in disclosing with your sales rep when you're looking for their support. There's nothing worse than you looking for the support of a sales representative, them going to bat for you, and then finding out after the fact that you didn't give them all of the information that was needed in order to make the decision on the deal or to escalate the deal. When running a deal past a sales rep, again, don't omit critical information. Be fully disclosing. And the last thing that the sales reps have asked is that you don't move a deal or don't stop doing business without allowing them the opportunity to make things right. If you decide that you're not going to work with that lender anymore, it does have an impact and it does reflect partly on the BDM. So make sure that you give them the opportunity to make things right before you move on or before you move a deal. The underwriters. We've also gotten some feedback from underwriters on things that help in establishing and maintaining a relationship with them. First thing is that it's important that you're respectful of the relationship that you and the underwriter form and maintain. Never be discourteous or verbally abusive. If you advise them that your deal is a rush, you have to know that they will do whatever they can in order to get the deal back to you as quickly as they can. If you are really struggling and need to vent, it's probably a good idea if you contact your sales rep and have a chat with them to get it off of your chest, as opposed to venting to an underwriter. They can only do as much as they can do, and they will do the best for you whenever possible. Here's some general tips on what works or what will help you in submitting your business to your lender. First of all, know your lender's guidelines, especially the beacon scores. Know what beacon scores are required. If you're unsure about a deal, discuss it with the underwriter or the sales rep before you submit it. When you're sending in your docs, try to send as many of them at once as you can. Don't send them one piece at a time. When you're sending in your credit bureau with your application, make sure that that credit bureau is no more than 30 days old. On new construction, make sure the new home warranty is in place. On stated income deals, ensure the reasonableness of the income. Do your due diligence before you submit the application. Here's some tips on making your notes in your application. Make sure that they're clear, concise, and to the point. Underwriters say that the more information they have, the better. Another thing that's important in doing business with anyone, underwriters or sales reps, again, is to tell the truth. Don't hold back information. For example, if you're doing a refinance for a client to pay their property tax, make sure you tell the underwriter up front. Some lenders won't do a deal to pay out property tax, and it's important that they give you a quick no. Advise of the subject removal date in your notes. It's important that the underwriters know what date they're working to. If there's a special product that you're looking for, specify in the notes which product that is. If you are submitting through a pooling broker, make sure you provide your name and contact information. If your applicant owns more than one property, make sure that you provide information on all of the properties, the mortgage amount, the payment, condos fees, etc. Make sure that you enter the approximate age of a building. If you don't, it defaults to no, and that will generate unnecessary conditions. The address, make sure that you've got the correct postal code, and always use the civic address, not the post office box or the legal address. For the payments for debts, make sure that you put the correct amount in, not the minimum for all debts as reported on the credit report. Enter the actual length of the current employment. Don't just enter 2 years, because that's what the guidelines stipulate the client has to have. You can always add more information into the notes. If the client's a previous bankrupt, please indicate it where applicable on the application and mention it again on the notes with more information as to why they went bankrupt, what the story is. If you're doing a refinance, please enter the original purchase price and date fields. A good relationship with your lender will assist you in providing your client with a great experience and will make your work easier, less stressful, more efficient, and this will help you in growing your business. We think the ideal working relationship for a broker is lender and broker sharing the client. That's the end of lender relations. We hope you'll continue on with other Verico Academy programs and courses.